What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 79 of the Average AF Podcast. I am here, as always, with Mr. Ryan Baker.
What up?
And the voice of God in the background, Mr.
Heyo.
Justin Smith. But yeah, guys, welcome to episode 79. Thank you for checking it out. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe,
And like.
share it. Yeah, all that kind of fun stuff. I've been lately equating trying to grow a podcast with like a musician, but slower. Like you're trying to be a musician for like a career, and like how slow that takes.
Yeah.
Podcasting's like slower than that.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, anything you can do to subscribe or share, you know, there's plenty of free ways to support the show. We appreciate you, but yeah, welcome. And we got a weird one coming at you as always.
This one wasn't my idea, though.
It wasn't?
Oh, God. No, well, yeah, the last part was. Never mind.
Yeah, but the middle part is...
I feel like I'm always the culprit to the weird ones.
yeah, you are.
This was a team effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're going to get a
Voice
little
of
weird,
reason.
but
Voice of reason. Is that what it is now?
who? None of us are the voice of reason. That's the problem.
You're right.
That's the actual issue.
I feel like my chair moved at one point.
I feel like
Don't judge.
probably not.
Roll with it.
Okay. All right.
What happened?
I don't know. I had a good week, man.
Yeah?
That's what happened. Did you have a good week?
I did. I didn't really do anything, but that called for a good week.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. For me, I did actually go back to work this week.
How did that feel? It's been how long?
Like 9 or 10 months, I think. 10 months, something like that. Crazy.
God, that's nuts.
It's almost like walking into a whole new world.
Yeah, yeah. And it sucks because you got to wear a mask. Now, when you're at your desk, you can take your mask off, so it's not too bad.
Oh, I feel you.
But yeah,
I've been in this shit since the get-go.
no, it's cool. I don't mind it. I just have headphones in and listen to podcasts and music the whole time. I don't really talk to all that many people.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
I just do my work and fucking go home. Like,
So nothing's changed.
Yep. Basically.
That's not bad, though. It still sucks, though, because now you got to drive.
Yeah. I definitely got to wake up way earlier. I got to wake up at like 5:30, 5:45, something like that. I got to leave here. Usually I need like to pick up Red Bull in the morning or get gas. So I got to leave by
Definitely add in that trip there.
I got to leave by like 6:15 or something.
You gotta remember to get gas now.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
I mean, it's no fun. I think you're muted, bro. Are you muted?
I am muted.
He's
Sorry.
muted.
Yeah.
Dude, especially being this cold.
Yeah, that's the other
early?
thing. Like, so I got to leave at like 6:15, 6:20. So to like, if my shit's icy or like I got to defrost shit, like I got to start the car by like 6 o'clock, 6:05.
That's how it was. Dude,
And I
when,
got to shower before that.
when I was working at 4 o'clock
Yeah.
and I had to go
man.
out there,
Oh.
I left my house at like 3:30. So I'd usually go out there at like 3:15 and like start the car
Yeah.
if I was awake.
Right. Right.
Because, it was so hard for me to like get awake and get ready and everything. And,
Right.
and then sometimes I'd wake up at like 2:30. Right, like before my alarm was set, and I'm like, oh my God, like what the hell's going on? Because I was so nervous that I
time
wasn't
is
going to get
this?
up. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Dude, fuck getting up early.
Dude, yeah, it sucks. But I mean, I don't mind. It's I overheard somebody say it's the right amount of social interaction. Where it's like we're all spread out, we're all here. There's like a group chat and we kind of say hi to each other, and then like we all go home and we all do our own thing.
That's not
But,
bad, though, sometimes.
yeah, somebody
Some
was like-
people like that.
It's the perfect amount of social interaction. And I didn't say anything, but in my head I'm like, I feel that. Like that's
Yeah.
It's
that's
just like,
pretty accurate.
"Hey,
Right.
bye."
Right. Good morning. All right.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, cool. And then, all right, have a good night. Like, it's about all the communication. There's
I mean,
some
that's almost how it is on second shift at our job, though. I mean, they're
Yeah.
stockers, and they literally just go to a pallet
Right.
and work that pallet.
Yep. We
Do their
just
thing.
all sit at our computer and headphones and just fucking
Yeah.
answer emails and shit all
Can't go
fucking
wrong
day.
with that.
One more time.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, so it's been a pretty good week. Went
Then,
back
yeah,
to
you-
work. That was pretty fun. And then
that UFC fight.
yes. Yesterday
That shit was dope.
we went over to Steve's house, and he had his buddy Ross over, and then us as well.
Shout out, Steve.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out Steve. Thank you again.
And got some pizza, got some wings, got some UFC fights.
Watch some hella good fights, man.
Yeah.
I'll admit it. I'm not a big UFC fan. I never really was because I
Right.
never really watched it or anything or understood it. But while we were there and talking about like some of the shit, I'm like, dude, we came to the conclusion like there's literally a reason that they do everything.
Right.
Like from the freaking head movements and all of that.
I was the only one there that's like a huge UFC fan. So like the whole time, like
he's learning me this shit.
I don't mind, but like they're all like, oh, why is he doing that? Like that seems weird. And I'm like, well, there's actually a reason.
Yeah,
he's got to do that because of leverage, and he's got to move those 3 inches over here to make sure his head and neck doesn't get jeopardized. And
you were throwing some of those fun facts to us, though.
Well, yeah, no, I don't mind letting people know. I think it's cool because like people don't kind of realize how technical MMA is.
That shit. I even went home and I told Danielle, I said, I'm gonna start watching UFC.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, man.
Like I'm legit gonna start watching it.
They have free fights, usually every weekend or every other weekend. Yeah. UFC fight night.
Why not just do it?
Yeah.
Hell no. After watching that shit, dude, first and foremost, even if I was like that built, like what, 2 or 3 of them had like straight 8-packs?
Yeah.
Bro,
you were
like
comparing
shredded.
yourself to professional UFC fighters. That is like top notch.
Yeah, I think you could take them.
But even dude,
You're
like
right.
the stamina
You're
that
right,
they
Adam.
have, and then just watching them walk after they get punched in the face, like watching Twinkle Toes.
Right. Dude. I wonder, write this down, Justin. I want to insert that video right here of fucking dude dancing.
Yes,
I'm sure
great.
there's going to be an awesome like remix video to like a
There's
techno
gotta be.
beat or like something like that. I'm going to plug that in right here.
Make a mess.
Bruh.
Go, go, go.
Bruh.
But I'd say
Because that shit was fire.
probably
It was hilarious.
my favorite fight. Obviously, I think definitely the McGregor one was good.
Yeah,
But
Poirier, McGregor.
The Jessica I and what was her name? Copplestone or Cobberstone or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude,
Copplewood.
Copplewood.
Yeah.
Those 2 girls
Yeah, they fucking
went
at it.
ham,
Yep.
and that fight was on point, dude.
Yep.
So shout out to them for real. But yeah, I think those were my 2 favorite for
Yep.
sure that I saw.
And then the Michael Chandler, Dan Hooker fight was epic.
Yep.
They were definitely feeling each other out for a while. The first like minute or 2.
Man,
And
I
then
missed some good fights.
yes. And then Hooker kicked him in the leg 8 times. Those were his only strikes landed.
No shit.
Was those leg kicks, yeah. And after a minute, Chandler found his range and knocked him the fuck out
but
with like 2, 3 punches.
You know the leg kicks can tire.
Oh yeah,
you.
for sure. For sure.
Oh yeah. Oh,
They
ask-
weren't like crazy
ask
good
McGregor.
though. Yeah.
No.
Ask
One
McGregor
kicking
what
them in
those
the
are
right
like.
spot.
Yeah, I mean they weren't doing as much damage as they could have, but yeah, Chandler was able to get in on him, which Hooker had the reach, so
Yeah.
it's crazy. But
It was good.
yeah, knocked
It was
him
a hell
out
of a
in
night.
2.5 minutes. And then McGregor
Dang.
got fucking chopped down
Yeah.
by Poirier's leg kicks.
It was crazy, dude, because I was texting Danielle and I said, dude, McGregor is an animal.
Yep.
And you know what happened a minute later?
He's a monster. He got knocked the fuck out.
Knocked out.
I
Knocked out.
knew it was going to happen. I figured it'd take.
He's
longer,
still an
though.
animal,
Yeah.
but
He's still a beast.
Dude,
he's just a little too cocky.
That's what I told you guys. I
Poirier
said, like,
came
look,
in hot.
if it goes, past the first couple minutes, Poirier can pull it out.
Yeah. And then
And he fucking did.
and then boom, some money came into your pocket.
Oh, yeah, and I won some free money, which
Yeah,
was
right?
dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a betting site I use, and they occasionally throw you, like, free plays and stuff.
Mm.
And they threw me $20 over the last couple months, and I finally used it. And I bet it on Poirier to knock out or TKO McGregor.
Shit's crazy.
Just because he was the underdog, and I could win, like, a decent amount of money for free $20.
30 minutes goes by and Adam's like, dude, I think I just won money.
Yeah. Yeah, so I bet it, and I would win $84. And then it happens, and we go wild, and I'm like yelling and shit, and fucking
boom,
going crazy. And then we're chilling and hanging out, and then 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, I was like, wait a second, I had money on this. I was like, fuck, I just won money.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Didn't even realize it at first because it was a free thing, and I just was like, yeah, sure, cool, here.
Yeah, why not? You forgot about it.
Yeah.
I just bet on the underdog.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Always bet on the underdog.
Yeah.
So, especially when it's free money, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I had a buddy bet on the underdog, didn't even know what it was, 200 to 1.
Yeah.
Put $1,000. He just won off a lottery ticket on something.
Yeah.
Won.
Damn.
Crazy.
You can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong.
Hell no.
But yeah, if I would have bet on McGregor that $20, I would have won like $10 or something. Like, dumb. So,
excuse me, nothing.
So it's been a pretty good week, man. And then we also got some new Patreon members.
We did. Well, a lot happened over the week.
Yeah, man. It's been a pretty good week after our conspiracy theory episode. That's thriving.
It must have gained some traction.
Yeah. Some good shit's
Gained
happening.
a following.
So, I guess I'll have to come up with more conspiracies, you guys. Get ready.
Yeah. Oh, we got one coming.
Oh shit.
It's not really a conspiracy. It's just like something weird that I'm thinking of. I don't know. We'll get to it.
Okay.
But yeah, we got some new Patreon members. Anthony Davis, shout out to him.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, he became a Patreon producer, so thank you very much. And then we got a new Patreon sponsor also.
Yes.
So that's massive. That's Perry's Powerhouse. And it's actually really cool. I'm excited to tell you guys about that a little later.
Word.
But yeah, shout out to both of them. Thank you so much for being on the Patreon. It means a lot. And we surpassed the $200 mark.
We did.
On Patreon because of those two submissions. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Yes. Thank you guys. We're definitely on our way to quitting our day jobs.
Yes.
In the next 5 to 20 years.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, we keep going up,
see?
so.
Hey, yeah.
But
it's progress.
all the fun, I can tell you for sure, all the fun
that's all
is over on the Patreon.
It absolutely is.
There's a lot of craziness going on, a lot of pain, a lot of weird faces.
There's some greatness, too.
There's some
There's
insane
definitely the
quotes.
Hershey's pie over there.
Yep, definitely Hershey pies. A lot of different moods go on.
Yes.
On the Patreon. We'll say that. A lot of regret. A lot of cheerfulness.
It's all the extras. There's a lot of extras.
There's a lot of opposite things going on because one person's usually in pain or crying or regretting something, and the other person's embracing and enjoying it and having a good time. So that's pretty much every bonus episode we have.
Every bit of that.
And then, Justin just enjoying every second of it. And sometimes inducing
spray
the pain.
some of your greatness over here.
That's fucking stupid.
I know. I was
Don't
trying.
do that.
I was trying.
Don't fucking do that.
I've been thinking for the last 13 minutes how I'm going to do that.
Oh, my God. And that's how you chose to do that?
That was... Huh?
That's what you came up with?
Yeah, you had 13 minutes and then you fucking blew it.
Do you know how hard...
You're telling me.
Do you understand how hard...
blew your load all over the table there. Jeez.
Well, that's gross. Can you go get napkins, please?
No.
No, I was thinking of something. I can't. That one's a tough one.
I guess.
I'm rolling with what I had.
Yeah, I guess, man. I guess.
My Easter egg sucked.
Your Easter egg.
I always try to throw it in, remember? Oh, God, you suck.
I know what you're talking about for the bonus. Yeah, okay.
No,
whatever.
you suck. Whatever.
So,
go on.
Yeah, it's been a good week, man. It's been a good-ass week. Hopefully the pandemic's over soon and we can all kind of go back to normal, but
we'll see.
Yeah, it is what it is. I guess we'll go on to my space.
Are we going to outside space?
I mean, I guess.
All right, where are we
And
going?
then after that, do you want to tell the people what we're doing after the space thing?
Well, I was talking about like injuries or close calls. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, like
so we can either do like injuries that we've done or come across ourselves,
like near-death experiences.
Oh, we can go that route too.
Yeah.
Or just pure stupidness.
Yeah, all the above.
Or we can go that route too, like the crazy shit that you've seen. I really haven't seen any crazy.
We had
shit,
a lot of that. We had a lot of that in a an episode a couple months ago.
Story time.
With, the episode with Steve Bollinger.
Yeah.
We called it, what did we call it? Something, Confessions of a Test Dummy or something like that.
Oh,
that's what the episode was called or something like that.
Yeah.
Because, it was just a lot of craziness that we talked about.
That one was fun.
But, yeah, so we're definitely going to talk about injuries and some dumb shit.
Yeah, so we'll see.
But I want to carry on what we talked about last week. What?
So why? Yeah, no.
What?
No, that's what
you got something to say? You got something to say? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, what? Oh, you're going there. Okay.
What?
No, you go ahead.
All right. So
he's gonna drop a warhead on you.
Oh my God, I hate you.
Was that better?
No. No. All of our patrons right now are unsubscribing. Because you made that fucking joke.
Some of them are cringing.
This is how we got the new one.
This is how we do it.
I hate.
Yeah, son.
I fucking hate both of you.
In Sync 2021, bro.
I cannot stand either one of you.
I'll be JT.
Oh my God.
I will not. Sorry.
He said I will not be JT.
Dibs.
Was that even an NSYNC song?
No.
I don't even know.
That was Backstreet Boys.
No.
This is how we do it. Google it. Be our fact checker, because I don't even think it was either of those.
It was definitely not either one of those.
This is how we do it.
Your best friend is going to watch this and slap you.
Jerry?
No, your other best friend.
He doesn't have
Steve.
friends.
Oh yeah, Steve's okay. This is how we do it, man.
See, I don't feel too bad though either, because he can't name it off the top of his head either.
Hold on.
No, you've already taken too long.
Yeah.
Montel Jordan.
That's
I would have never guessed that.
I'm not an R&B person.
Yeah, no. But anyway, I guess
let's take him out of this world.
So onto this space thing. This is dumb. Don't judge me.
Already did.
But I think it's like valid, but it's probably not. So, but don't judge me. How about that? Okay. So think about the universe, right? Or think about like our galaxy, right? And it's like the Milky Way, right? You guys know what the Milky Way basically looks like. Kind of like a swirl type thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of flat though, right? So like think of all the planets and like the sun, everything's rotating around it, obviously. All those planets and things like that are basically in a line.
Okay.
Like obviously different parts of the rotation.
When you take it smaller, go Saturn's rings.
Well, no. You'll see what I mean. But so like all these planets are in a line, right?
Yeah.
Which sometimes they line up fully, but obviously they're whatever. But that's like basically west to east. Think of that, right? From the sun to Pluto is like left to right, right to left, whatever.
Yeah.
Why don't we ever go up and down? Like, why don't we go
something with the orbit?
Why don't we go down into the galaxy instead of trying to go like out farther into
like a
the
figure
parallel
eight almost type shit?
No. What?
Do we?
Yeah, we go straight out into the other planets and other
how do you know we
moons and stuff like that.
Don't go down? Why
don't we go down away from all that other shit? What happens then? Because you got to think of the galaxy like I don't even know, kind of like a plate, right? It's like a circle, flat circle.
Okay.
It's like a flat Earth theory, but the Milky Way, right?
Yeah.
Flat.
Yeah.
So why do we always go like this way, like into the other planets and things like that in our galaxy? Why don't we go down?
Well, because if it's a flat planet, then how you going to go down?
Because it's the galaxy. So like, but we're among millions of other galaxies.
Yeah.
So are we just floating there?
Well, maybe there's Maybe there's a mere galaxy that is going up and down.
Okay, but why don't we go down to it? So, but you're saying we're touching other galaxies. I don't think we are. Galaxies are separate, right?
I didn't say we were touching.
Because if they're not, then like they're gonna collide and shit, and that'd be all bad.
So what galaxy are we?
So
in?
all these galaxies are separate.
How many?
And
what
we're
galaxy
just
are we
hovering in the middle of the universe.
What galaxy are we in?
Why don't we go up and down, man? We always go left and right. That's what I'm saying.
You know this can get real deep real
But this
quick.
makes sense. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about the multiverse.
No, because
Yes.
like other galaxies, not other dimensions. Come on,
If
man.
you go up and down, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Or do they
Multiverse.
though?
No, that's my
Multiverse.
point.
So
like,
none
what-
of them do.
So
But even look at how the Earth spins. Does the Earth spin up and down, or does it spin?
I see what
Does
you're
it spin
saying.
around and around?
it's on an axis. That's not the point.
So maybe that's what the orbit's
So like,
essentially
think of
on
this.
is an axis.
So like the moon's right here.
Axis.
The moon's right here.
Yeah.
And then it goes like planet, 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 right?
Right.
And like they're in different rotations, sure, but they're basically all in a line, right?
Right.
So like right to left or left to right, whichever way they all are. Why don't we go up and down? Like why are like there's no planet like below the sun. You know what I mean?
Some do.
They're all in an orbit like around it.
Oh, you're saying like in a model.
Yeah. But that's how space is reflected. Like that's real space. Like Venus isn't way down here and Earth's way up here and Mars is like way over here. Like
But-
they're all kind of in a line more or less.
At times.
But
do
yeah,
you
but
think,
they're in a general kind of area.
But do you
why
think
don't
on-
we go up and down instead of left and right?
But are they truly like that aligned with each other? Because yes, it's easier to draw it like that on paper and do like 3D models and stuff like that to have them
Because
instead of having them all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but
like,
by now we would have seen a real sculpture of what it actually looks like. That would be common by now. With all the internet and stuff like that, all the pictures of the galaxies, they wouldn't be like, this is what we depict it as.
See,
We'd be like,
that's-
this is what it looks like now.
That's what I'm saying. That's where your conspiracy theories come back into play. And some people have depicted the galaxy drawn depicted a different way.
Well, right. But, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's scattered galaxies all over. They don't touch because if you collide galaxies, that's bad. Bad shit happens. That's boo-boo.
That's boom.
that's boo boo.
Yeah, that's boo-boo kachoo.
Boo boo.
So you don't want that. So there's actually physical spaces of empty space between galaxies, right?
Pocket dimensions.
Okay, so like there's galaxy space, like all kind of over the universe, and we're all just floating there. Like, why don't we go down? Like, what is down?
You're
Maybe there's just some
multiverse.
type of magnetic force up there.
Yeah, but what is it?
The hell if I know, but maybe it's something that's in the planets, and that magnetic force is causing them to continue to be parallel.
That is correct. That's actually exactly what's keeping them to be that way. So why don't we go
Wait,
against
time
that?
out.
though?
I actually just gave cold hard facts.
Yeah, magnetics.
Hell
On
yeah.
accident, yeah.
Yeah, son.
Yeah, the magnetics of the sun is what keeps everything in orbit. Yeah,
Right. So that's why we don't go up and down.
That's why the planets don't. But I'm talking about like space shuttles, satellites, things like that. Like
we the people.
we don't ever explore what's below the sun. We always explore parallel, like the other planets and things like that.
What's in compass direction?
Yeah, what's in?
Oh, see, I didn't know we didn't. I thought you were just talking about. I didn't know you were talking about like exploring.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, what's like below? If we like the galaxy is a long, thin kind of thing. So why are we going long ways through it? Why don't we pop out?
Maybe because
near
they're
the
still
bottom?
trying to learn long ways.
Yeah, but
Like,
why?
that's a lot of
we
shit.
went pretty far long ways. Why
But
don't
look
we
at it
try
this
down?
way. Look at it this way. Look how much research has been done in the ocean.
Well, you always bring up the ocean when you don't know what you're
But-
talking
That
about.
was me last
but-
time. I'll take
look
credit
at
for
it.
that. That was my bad.
My mouth is still watering, by the way.
Oh my god!
Like randomly at times it'll still water.
no, but I think I make sense.
But look at the water. Look
Let's-
how much. Look.
I
how
want
much-
everybody's opinion on what I'm saying because I don't know if I'm portraying it correctly, but I think I am.
But look how long they've been looking into like the oceans and stuff
Yes.
like that, like researching all of that.
You're right.
And look how much of the ocean is still untouched.
Well, there's a reason for that, and it's water pressure. It's the weight of the ocean. In space, you don't have to worry about that because there's no extra,
Maybe.
there's not as much pressure as it when you go deep, 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 deep into the ocean. We don't have the material to do that, but we have the material to go into space.
True.
So that's why. So why don't we go down instead of going towards the moon, towards Mars, towards Venus or whatever? Why don't we go down and go away?
No, because I'm not, too pervy with space, and so I'm gonna have some questions here, and some of them may be dumbass questions. I don't know, but I don't know shit about space travel.
I'm here for it.
So let's say that I'm up in space now. Like, if I'm going to the moon, I'm essentially gonna have the coordinates, and is it gonna be like a pretty much like an autopilot type shit, or am I literally up there fucking steering left and right?
It's pretty much autopilot. Yeah, like that.
That what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that middle part's the sun, and those are the orbits around it. Yeah, why don't we go down?
Why don't we go down?
And pop through the underside. Show that on your camera.
There.
You might want to back it up. Yeah.
Yeah. How's that look on your phone there?
I don't know. I don't have it pulled up. It's whatever.
I think it looks good.
But yeah, people get the point.
Yeah.
Why don't we go down out of the galaxy through the bottom or up? Why are we always going through the bulk of it?
Why are we going this
left
way
and right? Yeah.
when we can go up or down?
Yeah, just to see what it is. Because
Maybe
if
there's too much
nothing
craziness. Like I said, maybe they're just trying to get comfortable with what the hell they know so far before they go and explore more. Because they're already like, let's go straight. Look at all this shit. Let's not add 8,000 different things to research now.
You're already talking about light years just in...
Yeah. But try it,
Plus, maybe it's
Because
like...
we haven't found aliens yet, just in light years.
Yeah, so maybe they're down below us.
Yeah, maybe they're down there.
And that's like going around and,
That's what Area 51 knows. They go down. They go down and up.
That's where that pocket dimension is. They popped up through the sun.
Yeah. See, you don't want to go down because that's like invading another territory.
We figured it out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's invading another territory.
If we don't have an episode next week, we have been
Area 51.
taken by the military or the FBI or potentially the CIA.
Cause of death, Area 51.
But we kept our mouth shut because we're true patriots.
Gang, gang.
Buzz, buzz. That's part of another podcast. They say gang, gang, buzz, buzz.
Buzz,
King
buzz.
and the Sting. Shout out to them.
Oh, man.
Theo Vaughn and Brendan Shaw.
Oh, hell
yeah.
yeah. Shout out. For shout.
Super funny.
Faux show.
But yeah, they say gang, gang, buzz, buzz. But yeah, so
Okay.
am I dumb with that? Like, I feel like that's legitimate. Like, the galaxy is like a saucer kind of like a plate type.
I feel like
shape,
it's just. I feel like it'd just be
oval.
endless research, and I feel like if they go straight ahead, they know kind of what to expect.
Yeah, so
For
why?
research?
But okay, sure. But why are we going towards shit we already know? If you're already saying that, we already know what to expect. Why not try
Because
something
we
new?
know what's there, but we haven't been there to fully research it.
Yeah, but
So we've got some big ass satellite cameras that are saying, "Let me project."
but they've
fucking all this way out into space and show you guys on this image what you got. Now it's your task to go out there.
well
And
the
fucking
thing
research
is
it.
like the thing is like they know what other galaxies look like and they've taken pictures of all that. So they've taken pictures of the space in between the galaxies.
They said that shit's not worth looking at.
But what is it?
They don't care at the
What
moment.
is it? Because
That-
it's
yeah,
just
that's
a
what
galaxy
interests me.
holding it up.
Yeah.
Is this galaxy hovering into nothing? Is there nothing around it?
What is
Or
the
is there
nothing?
something around it? And it's just hovering in the middle. Like we're all just, our galaxies are hovering with other hovering galaxies. In what?
I don't know.
think,
It's crazy.
I think Supernatural stated that the best. It's the empty.
Okay.
They called it the empty.
Is it endless?
I don't know.
What
I
happens
would.
if we put a camera out there?
It had nothing to do
I
with
would say-
science.
Is
I
it-
would say
everything
endless.
to do with.
But it can't
God
be
and
endless
angels.
because there's other galaxies.
I think space is endless.
But like, so what if you took a camera and went from galaxy to galaxy? What's in between?
I don't know. Your
Is it
technology
nothing?
would probably not work.
It's
in
probably
the next
nothing. I
galaxy,
How do
mean,
you
though.
know?
I don't.
look at it this way: what can you really tell sometimes when you go from a state to a state?
No.
You can't tell shit.
Yeah, but
There's usually a little sign, and you're literally just right over.
a galaxy's so packed compared to a non-galaxy. You'll know when there's no stars around you.
Told you this was going to go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's gone. The rabbit's gone. We
Yep.
we chased it
What
away.
rabbit?
We live in that hole now.
Do you think maybe
no,
it has
now
like
we're
a
on-
different
now we're on track.
like thickness in the atmosphere when you hit that galaxy?
I don't know. It depends on the sun, I guess. How strong is that galaxy's sun?
It'd be like hitting almost like summer and then winter.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It reminds me of a game I played on Xbox.
Well, yeah, it'd be,
Traveling around planets.
dude. Yeah, it would be super cold. That might be true because there's no sun.
Yeah.
Because if you were close to the sun, you would be in part of the galaxy, right?
But what if other galaxies had its own
Does
sun?
the Milky Way galaxy have other suns, or is that just us?
I was going to say, do we have the only sun?
Is that just like us
just
to
one
Pluto?
sun.
There's just one sun
Just one sun in our solar system.
in our solar system.
But that's a solar system. That's not a galaxy.
What about the alien
Milky
solar
Way
system?
is in our galaxy, which is just our sun.
No, that's our solar system. I think there's multiple solar systems in each galaxy.
I
right?
think this is all why we're not in this line of business.
Yeah, but that's why I want to talk about it because we don't know anything.
I don't know shit about this.
That's the fun part.
Not knowing anything about
There's
it.
people right now, that are listening to this that are freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Being
Like,
like,
what are
you
they
guys
talking?
are so dumb.
You guys are idiots. Stop talking about this. It's
It's
not
like-
your job.
That's the energy we welcome.
And all I'm thinking about right now is Armageddon.
Please comment on
no.
how
I don't know. I'm
want-
just saying.
I want
I'm
people
thinking
to
of spaceships, and that's all I'm thinking about is Armageddon and a
please
fucking
feel
asteroid
free.
coming in.
Please feel free to fact check us on every part of this episode.
And prove us wrong.
Yes, because there will be a lot. We're telling you right now.
But we coming down with some hard facts, too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know the best place to get your info? National Geographic for kids.
I was going to say
all right,
Wikipedia.
solid. Wikipedia is a terrible
I
source,
was
bro.
fucking joking.
Terrible source, bro.
God, 25,000 light years to travel to from Earth just to get to the Milky Way. Yeah, it's our solar system.
Is the Milky Way?
Yeah, it's basically our galaxy. So it's our sun.
So our solar system is our galaxy. Is
Pretty
that the
much, yeah.
same
Yeah.
thing?
Yep.
I feel like it's not. It
Well,
might
I
be.
feel like National
Well, you can-
Geographic.
I feel like
Yeah.
he's the one looking at Google, not me. So
That's all right. You
Yeah.
can have your feelings.
no, you're probably right.
And I can say fuck your feelings.
But all
I
I'm
love
saying
you
is
too.
the galaxy's flat. Nothing's real. Space
knew it was
is a
coming.
concept.
Galaxy's just
We
like
have
the
a
Earth,
dome
bro.
over the Earth. Those are actually lights.
We are in Biodome.
Yep. Elon Musk is controlling all of us.
Yes.
And Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Man, I hope we don't get kicked off YouTube now.
No,
Oh, well, we'll see.
He welcomes
It'd be
it.
all right.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
We'd be
He's
good.
been listening to you since he started.
Yeah, it's because we're famous, and we appreciate you guys for that. Thank you.
That's right.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, a little break in the action here to shout out our small business sponsors. That is plural this time.
Yes.
And
That
our
sounds
Patreon
nice.
producers. We did actually just add another Patreon producer, Mr. Anthony Davis. So thank you.
Thank you.
For joining. And we did also want to continue thanking our previous Patreon producers as well. Taylor, Tom, Patrick, Barili, Steve, Joel, Sarah, the Teach a Dummy podcast, Nate Collins, and like we said, Anthony Davis.
Yep.
So thank you so much for being a producer. Helps us out a ton. And yeah, we really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. All right, so shout out to our first small business, which is Brew Baker Photography. Again, that's BRUBAKER. You can find them at facebook.com/Brewbaker Photography 1. Don't forget the 1 there. But make sure you check them out. Go ahead and like them, share their page. Also go to the community tab up there and go ahead and invite people to their page as well. Really good when it comes to their photos. So if you're looking for any type of photography, especially with, Valentine's Day coming up and things like that, definitely check them out. They've got a few new photos up there that they've posted. So again, just check them out if you want a wallpaper or anything of that or any ideas for any photo shoots. So thank you, Brew Baker Photography. Continue the support. We'll continue supporting you as well.
All right, we wanted to give a big thanks to our new sponsor as well, Perry's Powerhouse. This guy's an online fitness and motivation coach for $35 a month plus tax. To be honest with you, I've seen some of the transformations that he's done in the 2 weeks, or I think I saw one for 17 days, something like that, and it's insane. And these are actually people that I know. So it's not like, some crazy thing you're seeing online to where, it's obvious that it's different people in the transformation pictures. These are actually people I know and can see the difference for sure. But he does 24 access to him as a coach for $35 a month. You get that. You get weekly check-ins. He has a Facebook group, YouTube tutorial videos, list of suggested foods to hit each macro. Make sure you're doing that weight loss. 3 full pages worth of meals, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, all that kind of stuff, snacks, monthly giveaways, prizes every 3 months. And his qualifications blew me away. He's an ISSA master trainer, which basically it's the International Sports Science Association. I had to look it up. But yeah, that's insane. Personal trainer certificate, bodybuilding, nutritionalist, glute specialist, get that ass in check, weight management, transformation, and he was actually a veteran as well, serving time in the Marines. So that is Perry's Powerhouse. They are located, or they are local. I believe they're in Mansfield. But definitely check them out, perryspowerhouse.com or perry.powerhouse on Instagram. But yeah, craziness. The transformation's insane in just 2 weeks. So definitely check him out. But yeah, thank you to him. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Back to the action.
I can't stand you
all
sometimes.
Right. Well, we should probably change topics because, we've come to a standstill of saying as much dumb stuff as possible.
Yeah,
and
it's almost like you hit a wall with it.
I would say under 10% of what we just spoke about is accurate.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was thinking
I'd say that's accurate.
Thank you. If you're looking for 11% accuracy, come to the Average AF podcast.
Yeah.
That's going to be a promo.
We live up to the name of the podcast.
Yeah, it's pretty average.
I'm going to clip that. If you're looking for 11% average information or 11% accurate information, please come to the Average AF podcast.
Oh, yes, that's us.
Yep.
For sure.
Can you tell it's late? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very late. We're all tired.
Yeah. But
I got to get up for work in 6 hours.
You'll be all right.
And we're still recording the episode. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Good shit. Good shit.
Like we're just starting it. Woo.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I don't know. We were talking about, serious injuries, but I don't know if I've got, any, near-death experiences. But I was thinking of my snowboarding days.
Yeah, okay.
Where I probably should have broke bones, and I haven't. Because, knock on wood, I have never broken a bone.
Really?
Yeah, no shit.
Really?
That's surprising.
32 years old, and I've never broken a bone.
The only bone, well, I've had a stress fracture in my foot. That doesn't really count. But the real only broken bones I've had is I shattered my right hand.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for it, but I saw the nasty-ass pictures.
Yeah.
But, dude, some of my snowboarding, there's one time I probably should have broke a rib.
Yeah.
And that one hurt because you can't even do shit for a broken rib anyway.
Right. Tell me about it. What happened?
So when I snowboarded, I was super big into the rails.
Yeah.
And there was a rail slide competition out at Snow Trails. And I was trying to nail the, what was it? It was a rainbow rail.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, this
those
is
are the dangerous.
Yeah, the double rainbow.
On the old one.
Yeah, Alpine. Was this on Alpine?
It was all the way over there.
Or the Black
It was
Diamond?
all the way over where Westwood is now, their Westwood. It was
farther
all
on the right.
way over, yeah.
So they had the
Or the left,
rails
all the way
up.
to the
all the way to
if
the
you were
left.
looking, if you walk in, you were looking at the hills.
Yeah.
It was all the way to the right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So yeah, Alpine.
Yeah.
That's Alpine. Yeah.
So we were over there, and it was the double. It was a roller coaster. That's what it was. The roller coaster rail. So a double rainbow. And I was trying my hardest to nail this thing, dude. And I kept getting the first one down, and I carve out at the second one. So competition came around. It's first round. Dude, I go down and I hit the first one, and I'm like, all right, I got this. I start going up the second one, and my board slides out behind me. And when it slides out behind me, I go forward. My board goes backwards. And, dude, I just fucking nail it because I already started going up that second rainbow, and I just nailed right there.
Ouch.
Oh, it was the worst, dude, because I still had a round to go after that.
Right. Damn.
But I was not giving up on that rail, dude.
Did you get it?
Almost nailed it. They gave me like a 9 out of 10 on it.
Damn.
Yeah.
But you still landed it, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
at the
You
end.
got the big round of applause.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But, yeah, dude, that shit, I probably should have broke a rib.
That sucks.
Yeah.
For me, man, when I was snowboarding, I only got a concussion once. And I honestly, I think it was a concussion.
Only?
Yeah, only once, actually.
Damn.
Because I was never big into the rails. I would do, if it was a flat rail, I would do it because those are easy as fuck. But I do like flat rails or mainly boxes.
Yeah.
And then the jumps. That's what I did.
Yeah.
But I stayed away from rails for the most part.
Okay.
But yeah, one time, I don't even know why. I was coming down Mount Mansfield, just hauling dick, straight down the mountain. And I turned on my heel edge on that part right at the end where it dips down even steeper.
Yeah.
Turned on my heel edge, and for some reason, I don't know, I just leaned forward, going full speed, and just went whack.
Smack.
And just slid all the way down on my face.
Oh,
And I woke up,
Oh, yeah.
and people were like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like,
Where?
"Yeah,
Yes.
I think so." And then I just felt super weird.
I got
Jeez.
I was
got
like,
one
I think
for
I
ya.
got knocked the fuck out.
What you got?
Snow trails.
All right, hell
snowboarding,
yeah.
Okay.
Keeping it in line. On Westwoods, coming around the big bend over there.
Yep.
All icy like it gets
Right.
out at snow trails.
Right.
Coming around to snow school with little 8-year-old kids and their trainers
Yep.
around that
Jeez.
big blind corner. And of course, I'm hauling balls,
Of course.
not caring.
Is that recorded, by the way? Just
Yep.
making sure. Okay.
Yeah. But coming around the blind corner, little 5-year-old kid just learned how to ski going across, and I'm doing it had to be 20 mile an hour, just blind corners, just knock them out.
Jeez.
They knocked me out.
You knocked
I
his
knocked
pizza
them
shape.
out.
Yeah, he
that's what
wasn't making the
That's what
pizza
they were
no more.
doing.
Yep.
And they were doing the pizza coming across, and it was bad.
That's
I love it.
crazy.
I still see the trainer's face like, oh, this is happening.
Right.
And I was just like, yeah, this is happening.
Oh,
and just
man.
the kid was just like, this is going to hurt.
Oh, man.
Man.
Yeah. Other than
I
that,
miss snow trails.
I was pretty
Yeah.
safe when I was
I was
snowboarding.
stupid. I never really tried to do dumb shit.
Yeah,
like
me
tricks
either.
and stuff, but I started getting the courage to do big jumps.
I think the best thing I did was a 540. Pretty sure.
I started doing 360s, but I couldn't do any shit after that.
But I was always really good at spinning. It sounds so gay.
I tried a
But
front flip one time, and that ended up in a concussion.
yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
Nope, that was a concussion with the helmet.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's a concussion regardless.
Yeah.
yeah.
I did the slush cup one year.
Oh, did
Nice.
you?
Hell yeah.
Did you go shirtless?
Yep. No, dude, I was in some freaking basketball shorts, bro.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And
Stevie did the slush cup too. Yep.
I messed up hardcore because I
You
was
got to lean back.
well. So I started snowboarding.
Fat Joe lean back.
Yeah.
Lean back.
I started snowboarding probably, I don't know, 2 years after I started skiing,
Okay.
and I just started snowboarding after that, right? Well, I did not want to mess up my snowboard at all,
Okay.
and I didn't want to get anything ruined or anything like that.
Right.
So I was like, let me switch back to my skis.
Right.
It's been a couple years.
Right.
So I hop on my skis
God.
probably for an hour, and then I'm in the competition. Stupidest
So
thing ever.
you're telling
That's
us
so dumb.
all you're
Stupidest
telling
thing.
us, all you're saying is you just make bad decisions.
That was a
Yeah.
stupid
You
decision.
set yourself up for failure.
But I did do it 1 year with the snowboard and made it
Nice.
across.
That's
Nice.
one thing I regret never doing was
Yeah.
the slush cup or the big air comp.
I did big air one time. I didn't do any tricks, dude, because it was scary as shit. I was just trying to accomplish making the jump.
Their big air gets dumb.
Like, it is stupid, scary. Like, watching people on TV are like, oh, that's crazy, that's crazy, that's crazy. It's insane, dude.
Right.
Like, the feeling that you get when you're up that high in the air.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, shit, dude, I got to land on. And you're landing not on the freaking softest surface all the time.
Right.
Like, yeah, it's snow, but.
And you can't really adjust your feet. That's what people don't really think. Like on a snowboard,
You're
like
stuck.
you kind of can, but like your foot position stays the same. There's no like correcting your back foot or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like you got to stomp it and pretty much.
It kind of comes. I mean, it
correctly.
can essentially come in handy a little bit when it comes to trick wise.
Right.
Because
That
with
makes it
skis,
easier.
you're a little bit all over the place.
Yeah.
But, dude,
Yeah, if you're not doing a trick,
no.
Right.
you're just flailing.
Basically, yeah.
Dude, I remember the first jump I hit. I think I told you that story.
Oh yeah.
First jump I
I think
hit,
that's on
dude.
the Patreon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
My buddies were like, yeah, let's go hit some jumps. And I've hit the little ones, right? That's how I learned, was just on the little jumps. This is my first big-ass jump over on Outer Limits.
Yep.
We get off the ski lift,
I
and
forgot what it was called.
there, as soon as you get off a ski lift, man, drop down, and there was the first jump, like almost not all the way, but a good amount of way down there. My turn. I cruise it, bro. I had zero carving. None.
Oh man.
Oh, I did
I'm
the same
going like
thing.
a bullet out of a gun, dude, and I nail this jump.
Damn.
And as soon as I nail it, I cock like 90 degrees into the air.
right, that's the first panic move.
Yeah, the first panic
is
move.
to turn straight, which is a bad idea.
And then all of a sudden, dude, I'm rolling up every single fucking window
Yep.
in this car. Just my arms
In
are
that
going.
fucking-
Arms are going.
1988 station wagon
Yeah.
rolling up them windows.
And then all of a
Crank
sudden,
it.
dude, I land. And my feet were supposed to be like this when I landed, right? Dude, my leg kicked back like that because it was still in the binding. I probably should have broke my ankle. There's so many times I should have broke something at snow trails,
Yeah.
and I have no idea how I didn't. But
Yep.
yeah,
What? How did you not?
I didn't snowboard the rest of the day.
Yeah.
That shit hurt. But no, dude, like it was the scariest and stupidest thing I did.
Yeah.
And I hit jumps actually
Right.
after that, but not for
See,
the rest of the day.
I don't know why. Like I've always been like the film guy. I try not to try too many crazy things, but I also try to encourage other people to do them.
Oh hell yeah!
That's kind of my role.
You're the instigator.
But yeah, no, we always like jumped like dirt bikes and stuff back when I was a kid, and a lot of times Stevie, when it comes to motorcycles and stuff, he wouldn't do the jumps or anything. He did one time, did not end well.
Oh, bad.
Which was great. But yeah, we would often, jump over him on our dirt bikes and shit like that.
Nice.
Because he's down. He's just not a great rider. I'm pretty sure he rolled a quad one time at his own house.
Gosh.
But yeah, we used to do stuff like that. And I remember one time, this actually wasn't an injury. This was a save
Okay.
from an injury.
I'm here for it. Okay.
I grew up riding dirt bikes and motorcycles at, the house in Lexington that we grew up in. And then we moved to Belleville. I continued riding and stuff. But my dad's best friend bought our old house. So for a couple years there, we would actually go back over there
And
and
ride some
hang
more.
out and stuff. Yeah, and I'd ride and things like that.
Hell yeah.
Well, they were like redoing the backyard, and there was always a little hill that goes down into like our field and stuff. And it was like a little jump, but I mean it was like 4 foot or something. Like it wasn't anything.
That's
big.
big for me.
Well, no, like it was just a 4 foot like natural hill or
okay.
anything like that. But like I said, they were doing yard work and they carved out that hill, and it was still 4 foot, but it went like this and went like
Perfect
fucking
kicker.
shoot.
pretty much, yeah, like more than like a good kicker like this. It went kind of like up at the end.
Damn.
Yeah, so I was hitting that, and my dad's there and his best friend and all that, and I'm hitting that in like second gear, which I was on a 150, so I wasn't going fast, probably 15, 20 mile an hour. Not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm also like 14 or something. And I'm hitting it. I'm like, okay, this is comfortable, but I kind of want to go bigger. And so I do that, and I hit third gear, and just that extra little, like, sensitivity to the gear, and I happened to hit, like pop it right at the top of the jump, and I just fucking launched, and the bike came out from under me.
Superman!
Yeah, and I actually did a Superman, and I'm like looking down at the ground now, and the bike comes down like ass first, and like my head is on the back, like the back fender, like, ugh, and I'm still fucking riding, and I'm heading towards a tree.
Huh.
And somehow I happened to like catch my feet and like jump back on and steer away from the tree. And my dad and his best friend. I
mostly believe that.
Dude, I swear to God. And they watched the whole thing.
That's nuts.
My dad brings it up regularly.
That's crazy.
Dude, it was insane. I have no idea how I saved it. I was still on the throttle when I like landed and was like, oh shit. Dude, it was all bad.
Oh my God.
All bad.
That's insane. Good shit though.
Yeah, I mean that was fun.
Good shit.
That was fun.
I wish I had a dirt bike and a quad, man. I've ridden them a couple times. I was more into the BMX, but I wish I did. Yeah. I told Danielle if we get land, she can have her chickens and stuff and do all of that, but I'm getting a freaking dirt bike and some quads for me and Caden.
Yep.
Jazzy, I don't know if she really wants one, but she's going to get one too.
Dude, that stuff's the best, man.
See, I know Remy wants a go-kart. I never had that stuff.
Go-kart was awesome.
Yeah.
We had mopeds growing up that were my buddy's dad's when he was a kid. So they were old. They were like from the 50s and shit, like 60s.
Yeah.
And they didn't run. And he's like, if you guys can get them to run, you can use them. And we got those bitches to run.
Hell yeah.
But they would only go, they would go up to like 25 mile an hour.
Nice.
But like we're pieces of shit. So like you had to make sure the tires didn't fall off. And like you basically, this was 2002 or some shit. You're just like riding it like with your fingers crossed, like, hope I don't die today. And you're just riding down the road and shit as you're like 12 or 13.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, dude, growing up the country was the best because you could do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I just got into trouble on everybody else's shit.
Yeah.
And when I got my own car, that's when I did my own stupid shit.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of cars.
Yeah.
The one I brought up before we started recording. I got in that car wreck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and rolled down the hill probably 6 or 7 times, I think.
Jeez.
I don't want to get too much into the story, but long story short, my ex at the time, we were trying to like rekindle, like whatever. So she came and picked me up, and we were going out to dinner. Pulled out of my house. This is when I was 18 and she was like 16 or 17. I was 17, she was 16. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That sounds less creepy. But it was, I was 17, she was 16. And pulled out of the driveway and immediately, pulled out of the driveway and within 300 feet, you're at the top of the hill. But it's all gravel. And she was texting, or I don't remember what she was doing, but she started to veer off the road, and then she overcorrected, and we started to fucking roll all the way down this hill. Yeah, that's 500 feet away from my house. Yeah, we just pulled out of the driveway.
Ain't that some shit?
And I ended up, there were minor injuries, nothing crazy. But yeah, her mom ended up suing me for the damages.
Oh.
And and my mom saw it, because I'm 17 or whatever, still living in her house, and I get mail from a lawyer or something. She opens it. She's like, "Are you sure you weren't driving?" I'm like, "No, I was in the passenger seat, You can check the police report and all that. Like, you know, I was not driving. It was her car. Like, why would I drive?
Jeez.
And, yeah, she's like, well, you're being sued for the amount of the damages, which was like $9,000 or some shit.
What the
She totaled the car, I take it.
Yeah. And I was like, what? So I called the police station, and I was like, you know, what's going on with this? Like, what do I do? Because I, like, clearly wasn't driving. Like, can I get a copy of the police report or whatever? And the lady looked it up, and she goes, oh, it says right here you're in the passenger seat. She's like, you're getting sued for the damages of, like, wrecking the car? And I was like, yeah. And she's like,
how?
she's like, you could just probably, like, not worry about that because she's like, you know, if anybody, like, looks into it, they're going to be like, you know.
What the hell?
No.
Like, are you serious?
And I never heard anything about it. So, yeah, like, they ended up looking into it and were like, hey, you're an idiot.
Like,
But yeah, so I almost got sued for being in the passenger of a car that rolled down a hill, a fully gravel hill in the country. We took out a fence and let some cows out. So that was a problem. But
oh my god,
And we had
cows on the loose.
the damages.
and we had to repay but it was her mom that was suing for the damages. It wasn't even the farmer.
Like, what the hell goes through some people's heads sometimes?
Well, she
like,
wasn't the brightest.
Let me go ahead and try to get some. Like, I can't even think of how they think. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I can't think like
So
that.
okay, so let me put it in perspective like this. And for the people who know who I'm talking about, like, whatever, and I'm not gonna, like, shit on anybody personally, like, whatever.
Well, this
by
isn't
name.
even just her, but there's some people that are like that. Like,
Well, no, but,
literally
like,
try to fight.
So we're
fights
like,
like that.
we're like 17, 18, like, in that time frame, and
It
me
was-
and Jerry.
It was a long time ago.
Well, right,
I
but
mean,
me and Jerry, you guys know how we are. We just
Yeah.
talk shit, and we would openly make fun of her mom for being stupid,
okay.
and that's who decided to sue us. Or sue me,
But
I
she's
guess.
not the only one out there.
No, but I'm just saying she
Yeah.
was an idiot.
No, I feel you on that.
And we were
one.
like, so let me check. Okay, so this isn't where this episode was supposed to go, but
it's going there.
check this out.
It's there.
So she's a fucking idiot, right? And I can't wait till Jerry watches this episode because he knows who the fuck I'm talking about exactly. But this chick's mom is an idiot. She has a pool party, right? Just like a summer day. They have a really nice house. They have a pool and a hot tub and all that.
Yeah.
They have a pool party for my girlfriend, like, you know, their daughter and all of our friends and all that. And it was cool and whatever. And her mom comes out and brings out a crock pot full of hot dogs, right? Cool. And she said, hey,
know where this is going.
give these a little bit to cook, you know, but they'll be ready soon or whatever. And there was probably 20 to 30 hot dogs in there, no water at all. And she's like, yeah, these are going to cook just like this. And we're like, why? Like, you're cooking hot dogs without water in a crock pot
Yeah.
on low heat?
For 8 hours.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, that's how dumb this lady was.
Jeez.
Don't call people
So-
dumb, just not properly educated.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, the problem is she thought she was smart.
Speaking of crock pots, though,
That's the
Okay.
problem.
Yeah, get me
You're
off
right.
this topic. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just made some banging ass dinner tonight.
Oh, yeah? What'd you make?
It was cubed ham, diced up cubed ham, like
Okay.
a cubed ham steak, some mozzarella cheese, some Alfredo sauce, and some rigatoni
Oh, okay. All right.
pasta.
That sounds really good.
Okay.
Yeah, you mix all that shit in there, and then with some half and half and some cornstarch,
And you didn't bring any for your
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
smash that shit. Smash.
You didn't think we would smash that shit too?
I do, but and then Danielle came home and she's like, "Are you cooking in the crock pot?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "The only thing I've ever seen you make in the crock pot's ribs." I said, "I make other things in
Right.
the crock pot."
That's what I tell people. Like, I hate cooking,
Crock pots are the
but I
shit,
know
though.
how to cook.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that I don't know how to cook. I just, like, hate it so much.
Mm-hmm. It's time consuming. It definitely is. But it's not bad. I like it. I
would
like
do more if I had a crock pot, though, for sure.
I don't like the complicated recipes.
Well, right.
Like
I got
Danielle's
3
done
steps in me. That's all I got.
Danielle's
get that
done some
Instant
crazy
Pot.
ones.
Right.
But I don't. I mean, if it's got like ingredients and shit, I'm fine with adding the ingredients. But when it's like, well, you got to do this to the chicken, and then you got to take the chicken out and do this, and then you got to do that to the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like 8 steps just for the damn chicken. Like
that's where I live.
No, man, I just want to freaking open up the container of my cube steak, dump the shit in there, measure out this cup of cheese. That's all I want to do.
Dump it and go.
Yeah,
that's what he
lid
does
on.
all the time. Jerry does that too, man.
Dump and go.
Jerry, a couple weeks ago, I think I talked about it. I went over to Jerry's house, and me and Harper did. They played and all that, but Jerry made like bomb ass steaks. Oh, so good. And he always has like this sauce that he makes himself.
Nice.
He lets them marinate in it for like the whole day. Yeah, dude, it's so good.
That shit was good when he had the pulled pork?
Yep. Pulled pork was fantastic, man. I'm so fucking hungry if you can't tell.
Yeah,
and it's midnight.
Yeah.
Damn, the only thing open right now is like Arby's.
Well, I had my 2 Hershey pies. I'm good.
Yeah.
You definitely had 2 Hershey pies.
You smash those Hershey pies.
Delicious.
Yeah. Get on that Patreon.
Yep.
Get it.
Oh.
I can't believe that.
Yep.
My God.
Man. All right, well.
Yeah, this was an interesting episode.
Took some left turns.
Yeah. I mean, the last couple episodes have had that theme.
Yeah.
You know?
This one was like an S turn and a half.
Do you have any other like injuries or anything?
No, we were talking about cars, and I remember my first car accident.
Okay.
No, it wasn't my first car accident. It was my first car accident with bad damage.
Okay.
Let's put it that way. So, first car accident with bad damage, it was my 1988 Chevy Celebrity. I remember it coming out of school, right up in my neck of the woods, right up the street there.
Okay.
But going down like the hill, I don't know, I just wasn't paying attention, I guess. And I didn't hit my brakes. So I fucking hit the person in front of me, who then hit the person in front of them, who then hit the person in front of them.
Damn, so you fucking hit them
so
pretty hard.
So it was 4 cars total.
Damn.
Yeah. But it messed up my trunk or my front end so bad that I got it fixed, but I didn't get it like professionally done. My dad took it to his buddy. So I had zip ties holding my bumper up.
Dads always have buddies.
Yep. I had clear tape holding my light in. Dude, it was the shit. I loved it.
You know, zip ties are a mechanic's best friend.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, I've always wanted to, like, because, I mean, it made me think of, like, you know, an old, obviously, like, beat-up car or whatever.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be able to afford to have, like, a really nice car, like a, you know, a daily driver or whatever, and then, like, you know, have just a beat-up piece of shit, little tiny car that you can, like, spray paint.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want to, and it just runs like a champion. Like, I've always just wanted both of them.
So that's...
Hell yeah.
So what was your first car?
My very first, like, car or vehicle.
Well, was your first vehicle a tractor?
It was a truck.
Okay, then truck.
Sure. Okay. Vehicle. It was a Dodge Dakota.
Okay. And what do you drive now?
Civic. SI.
That's moving up.
Yeah, but, like, I also want to be able to afford a piece of shit.
Well, I know.
To where I can, like, beat it up and all that and, like...
But, I mean, still...
Hit curbs and shit and not care.
It's still moving up.
Hit people and shit.
Grand Theft Auto in real life.
Zombie apocalypse ready.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know. I don't think I have any other, like, injuries, man. Like, I don't know. Everything else is pretty mild in the sense of, like... injuries. Like, we've obviously had some crazy shit that's happened to us, but
yeah,
we're talking about physical injuries, not mental.
Oh, God. Right. There's a difference.
Yeah, those we got plenty of those between us.
Okay.
Between all three of us.
Absolutely.
We got about 7 weeks of those.
Right. Okay.
That we can go through. We are some damaged motherfuckers. So
what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, though, right?
Yep. Cheers to making
Boom.
To making it through. You know, like always. But
that's
this episode 79. Thank you guys for watching. You know, I don't know how you make it through these episodes, but if you do, we appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Shout out to all of our Patreon members, anybody who's bought merch, all the subscribers, all of our fans on Instagram, all the Facebook, all that, everything.
We thank you. We love you. Keep it up.
You know.
Until next week. Peace.